Welcome, folks, to Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. Easily one of the most passionate and still underrated environments in college football. This crowd ready to roar for the Utes. It could be a tough place for visitors to win. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Utes will kick this deep and begin the game. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. But go with the ground game, and running back takes the handoff.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there. But give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They're going to run it. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
They need a yard here in 3rd down to keep this opening drive going. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Good enough for the 1st down to the 37.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Heading left after the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He lets it go. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling. There's the handoff. Runs through the defender. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Penn State. It was a foot race, and he won it.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Extra point try coming now. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 19,
First down here for this offense. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. And he's got it again. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds his man. It's Andrews. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Utes are in the red zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Shaw. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaked. Field and shows his hands on that nice catch.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. The linebacker shifting around now. Trying to pick up the third and short through the air. into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend when the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this. Good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown grab, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And there's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Well, that last carry, Chris, puts him right at 100 yards for the game. How's he done it? Because he's been patient. He's followed his blocks. He's let everything develop in front of him, and he's busted through for some big gains.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score tied 7-7.
And the Nittany Lions will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium. A lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Utes.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Wallace. And he's stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. Tackle made after a big gain.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
So, second down after the incompletion. Defense punching at the line, showing blitz. They'll try the right side on the toss. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Extra point splits the uprights. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. We have the shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in the last possession. It's a shotgun run call. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Utah.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. Tailback with another carry. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
He's brought down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Call important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense and the 41.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And the Utes offense takes the field. Let's see how efficient this offense can be. They got a chance to add some points here before the break. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Utes. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. We'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone. And the Utah offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this third quarter, they don't convert here on third down. They have so much confidence. I would be shocked to see them still go for this here.
State offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Breaking free at the 35. Using a strong stiff arm. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Penn State.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21.
Utah, 28. Penn State, 21.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Turner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Utah Utes will take over 1st and 10.
And the Utah offense takes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
He's brought down at the 19-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Ball handed off. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screenplay works.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. A quick throw out left, complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the Utes will come to the line to run the hurry up.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
He's looking deep here. Catch made way down to the 25.
Great timing here with the quarterback and the wide receiver. The receiver does a nice job of keeping his route vertical, and the quarterback's taught to put the ball away from the defender towards the boundary. Good adjustment by the receiver and a big play by the offense.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Will he score here? Both out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Utah. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
Kicker on for the extra point.
PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there.
Penn State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense right in line, playing with tempo now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch, and he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10.
3 and 25.
Now here's the toss play. Finding space at the 20. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Automatic in the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Coverage team brings down the returner. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Utah offense takes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And looking to throw now on 1st down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. The incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's intercepted. Touchdown, Penn State. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, we're all tied up.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
A running play called on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
They've got a 1st and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. He'll hand it off. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. And the Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo. Looking to score with a run to the right. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense takes the field. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another 1st down coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it. Caught over the middle. It's Jefferson. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Touchdown, Utes. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off to scramble.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down in the 16. State offense is back out on the field. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Handoff to the back. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Boy, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
And the Utah offense takes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Gonna run it. It's Jefferson. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Here's the handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Well, here we are now on fourth down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
And it's good right down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, you talking about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late game comeback victory. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller and allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
Thank you!
much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And the Utah offense takes the field. Great job by the defense there preserving the three-point lead. But now in the fourth quarter, this is a crucial possession for this offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. They need to convert. He'll drop back. On the run here, lets it go. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Going the other way, can they catch him? The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Penn State. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Whoa, what a play here to take the lead by this defense. You expect your playmakers and your best players on the field to step up when the game's on the line, and that's exactly what this defender did here.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up and preserve this lead. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25. Takes the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
I get wanting